Yeah, their team played very well. It was hard to get something going for us, and we just gave up that early lead, unfortunately. They put a lot of pressure on us in that end, and yeah, it was hard to come back. Yeah, a lot to be proud of, for sure. We're definitely proud of our result this week, and yeah, we learned a lot. Yeah, well, I think anytime you get the opportunity to play in a final, in an arena, in this atmosphere, it's all excellent experience for us. So yeah, we'll have a good debrief and try to take away some learning points from this. Yeah, so excited. Can't wait for the Continental Cup. That's new for all of us, so yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, for sure. It was a great game by everyone, and we knew they were going to come out and play well, so we just wanted to put the pressure on, and we played a great game, and it feels really good.
This team has been so good at really limiting their opposition's chances. How has that been working for you guys?
It's all about rock placement. It's all these teams are so great that if we put one rock a little too deep or one rock a little light, then we give the other team a really good opportunity a lot of times. So we've been working really hard on just putting rocks in the right spot, and if it's not in that perfect spot, just being in the next ideal spot and not letting other teams have an advantage from where we put our rocks. So I think that we did a great job. The front end swept really well and put rocks in the right spot. And yeah, it was a battle, and the score looks worse than the game was. They played really well. We're just we had some nice shots in there. That's yeah. We were never really that concerned about the trial spot in general. I mean, there's a lot of teams that get into the trials, so if it wasn't now, we would try to get the next spot or the next spot after that. But it feels nice that we know we're in, and it doesn't really change any of our planning. We're still going to be working really hard and always try to do our best at every event we go into, but it's nice to know that it's secured and we're in.
So Curling Canada made the announcement during your game here, as a matter of fact, that both the payouts for Scotty's Tournament of Hearts and Tim Hortons Briars is going to be equal. How important is that for the women's game?
Yeah, that's fantastic news. I know that there's a lot of people who've been working behind the scenes for that for a little while, so it's really nice that it's finally come through, and we know that a lot of men advocated for that as well, so we really appreciate it. We're all friends here on tour, and it's lovely that there's a group that was able to put that together, and thank you to Curling Canada as well for doing that for us. It's really awesome.
Rachel, congratulations. I know that there was a big end there that helped you get the lead, but do you think the scoreboard is a little bit close to maybe what it showed?
Absolutely. It was a big turning point, that one shot, but the rest of the game was really well played, and some big shots from my team to make sure that we were forcing when we needed to and taking one when we had hammers. So it was a really hard-fought battle, and yeah, the scoreboard was a little bit more lopsided than it actually was. Yeah.
This team has been so good at forcing all week long. What kind of role and how big was that this week?
Yeah, I didn't look at the stats. I didn't know that, but yeah, it's been a great week, and my team's played so well, and we trained really hard to make sure that we were where we wanted to be at the Canada Cup, and it paid off, and we're so excited that we were able to get the first trials berth.
A lot has changed for you over this past summer, for you and Joanna especially. Winning this event, does that have any extra importance to you now?
I mean, it's the same importance. It just makes it more special that there's a little one out there watching too. So it's really fun, and we're lucky that they get to come on the road with us and experience it with us. So it's a lot of fun for us. It's nice to have, absolutely. No one's going to say no to a trials berth. There's a few more years ahead of us before the trials come, so lots more work to do, but we're really excited to get that first berth.
So lastly, during the game, Curling Canada announced that the prize money will be equal for both the Scotty's Tournament of Hearts and Tim Hortons Briar. How big is that for the women's game?
That's amazing. I mean, kudos to everyone who worked hard to get that to happen, and we're just so grateful and thankful that we're able to have equal prize money as the men. That's amazing, and thank you so much for that. Yeah.